friends, Ingrid here from Open Journey. I wanted to do a first entry in the new Advent journal. So I'm very excited to do that. It's been a few days since I journaled at all. I do miss it. In the last year's Advent journal, I started the journal. So the first entry was Christ the King. The liturgical year ends with a celebration of Christ, the King of the universe, which is amazing. And what a great way to start Advent, I think, celebrating Christ the King. Here I used one of the cards from the Names of Jesus pack that I had last year. We have a card that says King of Kings, and that was perfect for this entry, I think. And I used the mix of elements here, like Jesus is from the Transfiguration kit. I will not use that this year. It's kind of a crazy mixed media entry here. I do love this image, but what I'm gonna do this year, I will use an image that you would think it wouldn't go necessarily with Advent. It's more like a Lent image, but still, that one just speaks to me so much, especially. So this is the journal cover I made in the previous video. Made the front and the inside. Born in my heart, the mark of a new beginning. It's beautiful. So what I was thinking, I started this journal. I was trying some paints on here to see how it looks, and then I used a sticker, a transparent sticker from the Via Lucis, the Way of the Light kit. I have a lot of Jesus imagery in that one. I was thinking this Ascension would be good, but it kind of, I have it on a transparent sticker and it's too dark. But then I had all along this image. This is, I had this image in the, I think it was in the Lent. No, I think it's in the Do You Love Me kit. And this one speaks to me so much because we see Christ crowned here, but crowned with a crown of thorns, which kind of sums up the kind of kingship Jesus has. Christ is not our king because he is. I mean, regardless of how we feel, he's the king of the universe. But he is also the king of our hearts. And that kind of kingship, it's chosen by us. You know, it's not forced upon us. And this is why we choose him as the king of our hearts, because he loved us first. He did choose us first, and he loved us first. And this is why our hearts say yes to him. This is why. And this is so moving to me. These two images, the heart and the baby Jesus, these are from the Born in My Heart. And this all ties in so well. You know, Christ the King. We are talking about the kingdom so much in this kit. And this kind of truly paves the way of our faith and of our love for him. So I think it just makes sense using this imagery, even though it is shocking, it stirs up our hearts, you know, but this is the truth. So it's beautiful. I am the way, the truth, and the life. I wanted to do something similar to this kind of abstract imagery, and I will do this. I'm gonna give it a try, not even with paint, but with these tempera sticks. I have a whole bunch, and I want to see how this works on the black paper. I'm very curious. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try it. It might not work out, so then I'm just gonna use acrylic paint. These are like greens and reds and purples. I'm trying to match what I have here. So I'll see how. I just want to do a header, like the top and the bottom of the page this way. And I'm curious how this is gonna work. If it doesn't, we'll just start over and I'll use acrylics. You know what? And I think it's gonna work very well. So they dry very fast. They're like moist, these tempera sticks, and they dry in about a minute. Now just alternate between the various tones of greens. So I have like the thinner ones, which seems to be, these seem to be more translucent a little bit than the thicker ones. We'll see. I honestly never did this before, so I have no idea how it's gonna look like. The colors are pretty intense, so that's good. Not sure if I'm gonna have to let it dry between layers. And also I don't know how it's gonna be bringing like other media over this. Ooh, this is nice. It really stands out. I like the thick ones. They seem to have a richer pigment. This looks like a dark purple. Actually, I think you're gonna smudge them with your fingers too. They do dry pretty fast, which is really cool. It's more a purplish red. No, I thought this is the same. This is a more like translucent green. We'll need some white. I'm gonna let it mix with other colors. It's pretty cool. I think over this white you can come with like purples. If you want the colors to be lighter, yes, just come over. So you need the white base. Like that. I can get this bright green. We learn as we go. I never worry about messing up a page because somehow you can like correct it, you know. So far, these are really great. I love these. Yeah, I want them to mix a little bit. Alright, not bad. But different result than I thought I'm gonna have, but I don't hate it. So I would have to let it dry a little bit and see if I can come over with a finer line color, even if they're like acrylic pens or something like that. I have to check. So I have this bamboo pen here, and I'm gonna use some liquid acrylics. I have various brands like Bombay and is it FW? I don't even know. Then I have the golden. Yeah, so I'm just gonna use what I have on hand here. See if I can come with finer lines and writing like I did on the. Or you can just use that. These are printed on white sticker, so you can rip it and just use this. It works somewhat. I haven't used this white in a while, so I think it needs a little mixing. Seems to be a little bit thick. There's so many white pens you can use. This doesn't seem to work the way I want it to work. Can make some marks for sure, but it's It's not what I need right now. I'm using the other side of this pen, and that seems to be working better. Still not, I can't continuously write with it. I think the ink is too thick. Doesn't flow. You can make some interesting art marks. If I add more water. I'm sure you can find some pen that works for you. Just try this because it's handy. I have it right here. Try a different ink. I'm sure you can even use the this is a dropper, so you can use the included dropper maybe to make. This is a beautiful, beautiful green. Wow, so bright. Let's see. I can't really write with this. It doesn't work. I think you have to. I think your ink has to be pretty liquid for this to work. I'll use. Let's try a fountain pen. See how this works. I'm trying to write with this. So my hand is right here. It's not writing very well either. I think the ink is just too thick. Let me see what else I have here. So I have these droppers. I'm trying all kinds of stuff right now. I have these droppers, these plastic droppers, and I think that they are working pretty good. So I got some, that green. Almost, I probably almost use like, work like that, the needle, the syringe thing. And you can control the flow. This, you can let it come out a little bit or a lot if you squeeze the bulb at the top. And also you can probably splatter with this. So this is quite versatile, I didn't even know. Interesting. Let's see if I can write with it. Yeah. It's very bendy, but if you hold it lower, interesting. I still can't write very well. It's kind of an interesting tool. Lastly, I will use this. This worked for larger artworks. I do use this to write very often. Now I'm curious how it's gonna... The only bad thing with this is that you actually have to pour the ink into this. So then you have to clean it very well, because like I have this red, and I think I actually cleaned it, but it's dried up. So I think this needle here, it's not usable anymore. So yeah, that's and actually I will use these droppers to transfer instead of pouring ink, which I'm probably gonna make a big mess. I'm just gonna use these droppers to transfer some ink. You know what, I'm gonna add just a little bit of water, because to make it a little bit more diluted. It's very thick. You know, very thick for the writing instrument or the needle. Clean the dropper. Okay, let's see how this works. Okay, I want to write this Christ the King. Christ. Yeah, it works great. The King. It's beautiful. So I guess this works the best so far. King of our hearts. Christ the King. Yeah, that works really nice. I like that. So I add a little bit of water, and obviously you're gonna have to let this dry. And even for lines, it's beautiful. Oh, that's very cool. I love it. Now I will try to write with white, and I might just wash this out and just put white in there. Try and use this up. I'm gonna wash this out and put white. I'm gonna use these droppers. The cool thing is the pack. When you get these droppers, the pack comes with quite a few, so you have a lot of them. I got those from Hobby Lobby. That's white. So let's see how the white works. Had some water on the pipe and the needle as I washed it. Oh, it works beautifully. Oh yeah, this is perfect. I gonna continue the white tempera marks just so they have more continuity and it ties in with everything else. Again, this is looks way differently than I thought it's gonna look. So I was gonna stamp Christ the King with big bold letters, but I'm running out of room for that. And also I wanted to try to put red ink. I don't even know if I need that. I think it's starting to be busy enough. So I'm just gonna let it dry because it's quite wet right now, and we'll continue. So this has dried in the meantime. I'm doing this entry during Thanksgiving, so I was cooking Thanksgiving dinner. I managed to put the green bean casserole with the plastic lid on in the oven. So, it's a little disaster. The house is all air out. The smoke is gone. Oven is clean, so all good. So I think it turned out great. Now I'd like to stamp here Christ the King. I have these very cool stamps. I got them at the this very large, probably 2-inch stamps, letters. I got them at Goodwill, but I think they're made by Stampin' Up. Been using them a lot. I haven't seen them in the stores. I don't even know if you can get these anymore. But I would like to try and stamp with white. I haven't used this since last year, since I worked in the black journal for Advent, so I don't even know what shape this. No, it still works. I'll give it a try. Maybe it would be wise to stamp on something else before. I really don't have a black sheet. Could stamp in the back though. I think it might work. So there's the C. So Christ, I might come with a little bit of white on the edges just to make it stand out more. I'll use the with either handwriting or a smaller stamp. And I want to do King. I did I did do it backwards. Keep going. I want to say here, of my heart. Christ the King of my heart. I do have a reference. Thinking again about kingdom. The kingdom has a king. We must enthrone God in our hearts in order to be able to serve him. As soon as you enthroned him, all your actions would be God-driven, God-centered. Even seemingly personal interest of self-seeking activities will in fact be to serve the kingdom. You cannot be part of the kingdom if you do not accept the king, serve, and be willing to serve the king. I think this ties in perfectly with our Advent devotional. So I was journaling on, I was just writing ideas, I was just thinking of this. I just wrote this down on this scrap I found next here, but I think I'm going to use it in here, so then I could stamp right there. Actually, I think I'm going to use, these come with the kit, and I'm going to use King from Kingdom. I'm just going to cut this out, and I should have heart, my heart, so King of my heart. Yep, King. I'll trim it down. King. King of my, I'll write of, King of my heart. It's cool while we repeat these words, you know, our journaling. They kind of give them opportunity to sink in, you know. Of repeating this over, King of my heart. It's beautiful. It's like a song. My heart. Another element we could use are the washi strips that come with the kit, and they're awesome. I love the colors. It's like you can do so much with them. Just wondering if I can use an accent here. Yeah, it's gonna be fun using these strips. And the cool thing is, I have them in the digital format too, so if you run out of them, you can print them out again. Christ the King. The King of my heart. I should use something else to write that. I don't know if that was the best choice. Or just adhere these little pieces together. Pieces to hold things together. I don't want to entirely glue this down because I want to be able to read the journaling I have back there. I think the hardest part was the drying. Let it dry. I mean the lengthiest part, but you can, I didn't even use the dryer or anything. I just let it air dry while I was doing other things. I like those breaks actually. It gives you a chance to think about things, because you know, this kind of in the back of your mind, you keep thinking about this. It kind of extends beyond the journaling session, which is great. Isn't it amazing to have your mind set on these kind of things, right? Your mind set on the things above. So, oh, this is so pretty. And it almost looks like this. It's almost like the same person did it. I think this is it for now. So this is my first entry in the Advent journal, and I think it's a good start. It's a good start to start Advent with this thought as Christ, the King of our hearts. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it offered you some inspiration, and I truly wish you a most blessed Advent season that's coming up. If you haven't grabbed your kit yet, there are a few left for this year, Born in My Heart. And we'll see you soon with more Advent entries. Actually, I forgot to add, I think this will come in very useful. I added last minute this set of circular stickers. So you get 2 sets, so 40 stickers. I think these will come very handy in quick daily journaling. So this is in the shop as well. Even thinking, I could use one of the stickers here. I could use the prepare. Anyway, I just want to share this with you. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye. God bless.